Alright folks, John Rush here, my wife Terry Rush behind the camera. We're going to do a review today of the 2017, this is the Lexus IS350 with the F-Sport package. And you'll notice that on the 2017 version, you'll notice it's got a new front end, got the spindle grille, which you're familiar with on Lexus. They've added some different lighting to it, a little more aggressive hood, a little more aggressive lines down the side, some new taillights in the back, which we'll show you. But let's just get right into it. We'll take a walk around the car real quick, so we'll show you the front end. As you can see, they've changed the front end around just a little bit. I love the LED accent lighting they've got in the front. You can see that here. Got a nice sculptured front appearance to it. And this car actually, I think, handles well. You'll see different reviews out there talking about how the handling might be a little subpar compared to other models. Frankly, that's not an issue for me. The car works well. I love the S-Sport package. And real quick, I should tell you, this car, as it sits, $51,515. The F-Sport package adds $2,715. The nav system is $2,835. This has some illuminated door sills and a few other features on it, and again gets the price tag up to the $51,515. This does have the 3.5 liter V6 engine, 306 horsepower, automatic transmission, which by the way is the only transmission option you can get for this vehicle. There is no standard transmission available. And as I get into the interior in a minute, I'll talk about that as far as size goes. But let's walk around the back here real quick. I'll show you the trunk space in the rear, which there's been some reviewers comment on the fact that they don't think there's quite enough trunk space in this car. So let's open it up and you can see. And frankly, it's not that bad. Honestly, I would differ with some of the reviewers. I think it's got a fine trunk space for the size of the car that it is. It's actually more than adequate. You can put plenty of luggage in the back. Again, this is a smaller four-door vehicle. This is really the entry level, if you would. Shouldn't say entry-level Lexus, because this and the ES kind of compete with each other price tag-wise, but it's a smaller version of the Lexus. And as I climb into the back seat, as we come around this other side over here, and I climb in the back seat, it's actually got plenty of room back here. It's really not all that bad. This seat right here, by the way, is back all the way. We've had up over a 6 foot tall, 6'2", 6'3" person in here, and you'll notice it's back all the way. And I've still got plenty of room back here in the back seat. Nice apportionments. It does have a center console that folds down, a couple of vents back here. And I should have mentioned earlier also that you can get the IS in the all-wheel drive version, which this particular vehicle is, and you can see that by the hump that's coming down the back here for the shaft going to the back. So this is the all-wheel drive version of the IS350, and we'll stop the review and I'll head to the front seat. Alright folks, in the front seat now again, 2017 Lexus IS F350 F-Sport all-wheel drive version, which this vehicle in our particular climate would work well with the all-wheel drive. And I'll tell you, it's a comfortable car to drive. And again, you'll see some of the other reviewers out there talk about the cumbersome, nav unit and the joystick and how hard it is to use and so on. And frankly, I don't know really what they're talking about. I have no problem using the Lexus infotainment system. I love the joystick. It's easy to navigate through as you're driving. The center stack is laid out very well. I like the fact it has a tune knob. You can adjust the heat and the HVAC just with the slide up and down, touching it one way or the other. It does have your customized driving modes, Eco, Normal, your Sport, Sport Plus, Snow mode, which all work fantastic. Probably my only complaint I've got with this particular vehicle is where the cup holders are located, which it's just the only place they probably have to put them. You're reaching behind you almost to get anything out of the cup holders, and it has a pretty small console. Nothing major as far as console size goes, but it's a very comfortable car to drive. I actually like this car. It's one of my favorite cars to drive as far as size. A lot of new safety features that they've come out with for 2017. This one actually has blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise, lane departure, which actually keeps you in your lane. Of course, this car has the paddle shifters on it. Of course, all the Bluetooth, sunroof up above up here, if you can see. Not a huge roof, but it is enough to let some light in and give you more of an open air feeling to it. Again, I like the IS version. Of course, I'm a Lexus fan anyways. Most of you by now have probably figured that out. The reliability factor is high. It's a durable car. It's a car that'll last a very, very long time. I think it's a great value. If you're looking for a smaller, basically a sports sedan, $50,000 range, this car competes extremely well in its marketplace, I feel. So you should be the judge of that yourself. Get out, test drive this vehicle for yourself. Go to your local Lexus dealer, and when you do, tell them that John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you.